Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Matt.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 58 yards. That's complete to Slayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State with a sack. 2nd and 15.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback with his 16th touchdown of the year. As his guy... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate, and that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They'll look to throw.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely love for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it. It's Barkley on the counter.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out.
Now Barkley stripped of the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. First carry for Spencer Ware, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. These two teams all tied after 1. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Keelan Cole. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. Now the ball comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. He'll look to throw. Catch made by Slayton. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll throw now on the final play. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been fun.
Set. 10-2 stop.
Squeeze, double.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Tough 1st half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Saquon Barkley. Line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier. And he loses the football the second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and 11. Dancing to his left. The throw taken in by Cole. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
He has elite instincts for his...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. A rough couple of weeks for the man. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2nd and 10. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll run it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A 12-yard touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the...
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
60 Pittsburgh.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley.
Hey, let's go.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, shoot.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and they get the football. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Here we go.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 60 or.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. On play action, they'll throw.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted it.
And eventually take him down here. Great coverage downfield. Vince Williams in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
22, 22.
They'll look to throw here. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Finds his tight end Ingram. And unable to... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Come get some. Come get some.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 2. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards.
60 Pittsburgh.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Vigil gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
And he's going to go down again. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. No, he almost. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Mike, 45. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
On first down, Barkley. Oh, what a move. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
By Khalil Mack. The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Spencer Ware, his 5th touchdown now. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back.
Ready, break.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Let's go. Here I come again.
Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now it's Barkley. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. He dumps it off to Barkley.
The pass on third down. Complete to Saquon Barkley.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
91.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Rip left, rip left. Hey, 58 is to Mike. Go 58 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Spud.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Focus, defense, focus.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the run, it's Barkley. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On first down, Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll run on first down. Barkley looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
45 to Mike, 45 to Mike.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
Hey, come on, now, come on, now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. So we've hit halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first on the scoreboard. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here again comes the...
Down. 18 Gator.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good for a giant first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down now, Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Looking for Shepard deep. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. The throw taken in by Cole. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. They go play action here on first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Now a play fake here on first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now back to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
All day, dog.
Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. On play action, they'll throw.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Start your week by installing your game plan. 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 Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
You ready? 45. Check mark 45.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Shoot.
First down, it's Ware. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Back to throw. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Keelan Cole there to make the grab. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They start the drive with Ware. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running on 1st down with Ware. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Benson Mayowa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. This is Shepard on the catch. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. He'll look to throw. And an alley to quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16 to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Red Allison, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it, and now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in.
Tate bringing it in for the giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On 1st down, Ware gives him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. He'll buy some time right. They've got his to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it.
Set, 8, read.
Let's go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vincent Mayowa, his second sack of the night. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Second and 5. Goes to Ware on the screen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready. 51. Hey, Alpha. Don't be scared of it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Shepard deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll run on first down. Ware at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A surprising move to go for it and predict. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Ware, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He may try and run, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Falcons grab it. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Ware. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
They'll run with Penny. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Jones now. Off play action. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing Jones. He can run for it, and he will. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for the Giants. 51 yards. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Start your week by installing your game plan. Select the team you want to join.